Did you see what James Comey just did? The disgraced former FBI director posted what many are calling a coded assassination threat against President Trump on Instagram. We're going to go over the details behind Comey's beach photo showing 8647 written in seashells, an apparent call to eliminate or 86 our 47th president. What Comey posted has Don Trump Jr., White House officials, and even Senator Josh Hawley up in arms. But what you'll find out is even more disturbing how the establishment media is giving Comey cover while Trump's family and allies sound the alarm. Having the former FBI director post an Instagram photo that everybody with the triple-digit IQ understands as a threat to the sitting president is a big deal, despite what the fake news media says. The same people who lecture us about violent rhetoric are suddenly silent when it comes from their side. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Look, if you like our videos and you haven't already, become a subscriber to the channel. Hit the notification bell, smack that like button, because it helps get our message out to more people. Now, tonight, Friday nights at 6 o'clock Eastern, we hold Livestream. We're going to read a bunch of interesting news stories of the week. We're going to tweak them with a bit of humor, a dash of sarcasm, and a whole lot of conservative common sense. Join us. You're going to have fun in the chat. They have a blast every week. So, James Comey is back in the news again, guys, and surprise, he's still obsessed with President Trump. The same man who led the FBI during the Russian collusion hoax just posted something truly disturbing on Instagram. A photo of seashells arranged to spell out 8647. Apparently, everyone but Comey knows 86 is widely recognized slang for to eliminate or get rid of, often with violent implications. And 47, well, that clearly refers to Donald Trump, our 47th president. The timing couldn't be more suspicious, as President Trump is traveling abroad representing our nation on the world stage. Comey tried to play it off with the caption, "Cool shell formation on my beach walk." Really, James? You expect us to believe that seashells naturally arrange themselves in a coded death threat? This is the same man who orchestrated investigations against Trump based on a phony dossier paid for by Hillary Clinton's campaign. And he knew the dossier was garbage at the time because Bruce Orr, the Associate Deputy Attorney General, told him not to use it because the dossier was garbage. Now, how did he know? Because his wife, Nellie Orr, was hired by Fusion GPS to write the dossier. Donald Trump Jr. immediately caught on to what Comey was doing. He posted on X saying, "James Comey casually calling for my dad to be murdered. This is who the Dem media worships, demented." And he's absolutely right. Just imagine for 1 second, if a former Trump official posted something like this about Biden or, God forbid, Obama. The media would be in a 24/7 meltdown, calling for arrests and investigation. In fact, with their track record, this is what they do. I think they're going to fabricate something like this over the course of the next couple of weeks. They'll misinterpret something that a Biden administration official says and act like it's calling for the assassination of somebody on the other side. The hypocrisy is off the charts. And yet, the same people who blame President Trump for divisive rhetoric are conspicuously silent during this. White House Deputy Chief of Staff Taylor Budowich didn't mince words either, saying, while President Trump is currently on an international trip to the Middle East, the former FBI director puts out what can clearly be interpreted as a hit on the sitting president of the United States, a message etched in the sand. This is deeply concerning to all of us and is being taken seriously. Senator Josh Hawley also weighed in saying, because 2 assassination attempts were apparently not enough for these people, along with a screenshot of Comey's Instagram post. Look, let's be crystal clear about what's happening here. After surviving 2 actual assassination attempts last year, our president is now facing what appears to be a call for violence from none other than a former FBI director. Now think about that. The man who once led our nation's premier law enforcement agency is now posting what many interpret as a coded message encouraging harm to come to our duly elected president. And what was Comey's response when he was called out? Did he apologize? Did he clarify that he wasn't calling for violence? No. Instead, he doubled down with another Instagram post, playing the victim as usual. He wrote, I posted earlier a picture of some shells I saw today on a beach walk, which I assumed were a political message. I didn't realize some folks associate those numbers with violence. It never occurred to me, but I oppose violence of any kind, so I took the post down. Comey wants us to believe that he's never heard that 86 means to eliminate something. This is the man who spent his entire career in law enforcement and intelligence. He knows exactly what that terminology means. This isn't just some random social media post, guys. This is a pattern of behavior from deep state figures who have been trying to take down President Trump since before he even took office the first time. They tried the Russia hoax. They tried 2 impeachments. They tried lawfare with politically motivated prosecutions. And when all else failed, they apparently resort to not so subtle hints about eliminating him. For goodness sake, he was shot in the head. President Trump continues to fight for the American people despite these constant attacks. He's overseas right now, working to advance peace in the Middle East, while his enemies at home post these disgraceful messages. The American people can see through this. We know who's really dividing this country, and it's not President Trump. It's the James Comeys of the world who think that they're above the law and above accountability. This is exactly why President Trump's mission to drain the swamp is more important than ever. The entrenched bureaucrats who believe that they should have more power than our elected officials are showing their true colors. And I think that James Comey is in a world of hurt with the DOJ. Godspeed. All right, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Spread the word.
It's hard to understand why some people put their head in the sand. In a world so cold where hearts turn to stone.